Echar, pasar, quedar, tocar, llevar. What do these words have in common? Well, they're all verbs in Spanish that have multiple meanings, and that's what we're going to talk about today here at Jiveworld. One of the best things you can do as an intermediate Spanish learner is learn how words are used in all of their meanings. It gives you a lot more flexibility, like who wouldn't want to get more Spanish for less words? And we have this in English too. For example, the word set, it could mean to get something ready, or it could also mean to put something down. I set it on the floor. To run could mean to physically run, or it could mean to turn something on, like running the dishwasher. So without further ado, let's talk about some Spanish verbs that you can use in a ton of contexts. Now, first up, we have to start this video with pasar. Pasar is like the king of multi-meaning verbs. It's actually the verb in Spanish with the most meanings, coming in at 64. Pasar is kind of a show-off for that. You probably know pasar to mean to happen, like ¿qué pasó? Or to pass. ¿Me pasas la mantequilla? Pasamos por la casa de Miguel. But it also has a ton of other uses. We can't fit all of them in this video. Honestly, pasar deserves its own video, but here are some rapid-fire examples. To spend time. Pasé el fin de semana con mi novia. To send. ¿Me pasas las fotos de ayer? To go through. Pasamos cosas difíciles este año. Or to come in. Pasa. Now, next up is the verb quedar, and I'm actually not going to talk about this one too much in detail in this video, but that's because we did a whole video just on quedar a couple of months ago, so go check it out when you're done watching this video. But I had to mention it though. You can't mention multi-meaning verbs in Spanish without talking about quedar, so. But let's talk about llevar. Llevar overall means to bring, but it has a lot more to offer. Let's listen to a soundbite from our story El Otro El Mismo to hear a couple different uses of llevar.
Estimado Eduardo, mi nombre es Astrid Bechara, soy argentina y probablemente coincidamos en algún punto del árbol genealógico. Lo que me lleva a escribirte es que tengo un hermano de 32 años llamado Eduardo Bechara como vos.
Es increíble el parecido físico que ustedes dos tienen y también el tipo de vida que han llevado. Él es también escritor y además músico.
She says, lo que me lleva a escribirte, and el tipo de vida que han llevado. So, lo que me lleva a escribirte means something like what has brought me to write to you or what has led me to write to you. So it's talking about a reason or a motivation. And el tipo de vida que han llevado means the lifestyle that you've led. So in this sense, llevar means something like to lead a life. But anyways, llevar also has a lot of simpler meanings as well. For example, to have. Este caldo lleva puerco. Esa palabra no lleva tilde. To give a ride. Mañana te llevo a la oficina. Or to wear. Siempre lleva esas botas en invierno. And that is llevar. Now, next up, the verb tocar. And yes, tocar in a literal sense, in a physical sense, just means to touch, but it's never that simple, is it? Like, for example, it can be used to mean to play in the sense of playing music. Están tocando mi canción favorita. Or to play an instrument. ¿Sabes tocar el piano? Or it could mean it's somebody's turn. Ahora te toca. And in a much more idiomatic sense, in a much more intangible sense, it could mean something that you end up with or something that you have to do. Me tocó a mí terminar el proyecto. Me tocó vivir muchas dificultades. Qué situación difícil que me han tocado. So yeah, this last meaning of tocar is pretty advanced and pretty idiomatic, but make sure to listen for it in your next Spanish conversation. Well, friends, this is the last verb that we're going to talk about today, and it's echar. Echar most often means to throw. Echó basura por la ventana del carro. Qué mal educado. It could also mean to throw out. Nos echaron del parque porque estaba cerrado. Echarse can also mean to lay out or lay down. Échate en el sofá y duérmete. And in this sense, in the reflexive, it could also mean to move, like échate para atrás. After this video, I hope that you see verbs in Spanish in a different way. If you're an intermediate learner or an advanced learner, this is a habit that you have to make of seeing verbs in all of their meanings and using verbs in all of their meanings. You know, whether that's literal or figurative or tangible or intangible, make that habit. Let me know down in the comments which of these meanings surprised you and use it in a sentence. Let's see how you do. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this. Happy studying, happy listening, and stay Jiveworld chat. See ya.